for those of you who have followed Sylvie, one of our previous content creators, you guys would have already saw this post regarding BlueSky account that was kind of like impersonating as the MechaBREAK official. And I think I have also previously brought up in the previous stream to kind of like warn you guys about it so that you guys doesn't fall for fake news. And today apparently not brought a news to me. This time I'll leave it up to Knock on on kind of like sharing with you guys. Yeah, before I do further translation on the article and everything behind it from what me and my team has found.
Okay.
Yes, the one on the left is from BlueSky. The one on the right is not.
Yep. So the two sources here for the EN community, okay? So let's start with that because we're from the EN community. Me, Alicia, yes, we're Asia Pacific, but we are part of the EN community. In the EN community, this news broke in the form of the announcement of an end of service or EOS, saying that MechaBREAK has failed to live up to expectations. It will sunset on January 31st, 2026, yada yada yada. So that got me thinking, this is kind of dumb. It's impossible that nothing is being done, and what could have led to this? And while I was still too lazy regarding about finding information on this, one of our previous content creators, Sylvie Claus, shared information that she was able to gather from Weibo. Again, if you have a game that is under NetEase, Season, or even Hoyo, I highly suggest that you guys check out Weibo if they have a CN community. Any instance that they have a CN community, there will always be differences in between. Like for example, in the Genshin VA issue for the Paimon, in the EN, people wanted her replaced. If you actually check CN, they actually supported it. They were actually petitioning to Hoyo, hey, can you get rid of the EN VA? It's actually kind of shit. We may not be EN players, but we don't want to see it. So, you know, those kinds of things, they will correlate. And this time around, this is correlated to the end of service from the fake account to this, because this is actually the biggest part of it. Now, I do not know Chinese, so that is why I seek help to Alicia, because she knows Chinese, and again, she was the one who imposed to me that if there is anything that she can be of help, she is ready to do so. So I dropped the bomb to her. Now, Alicia, it's your turn. Kindly explain to our chat what is the Chinese, or what is this entirety in terms of Chinese to the English community that we have.
Okay. So regarding the Chinese article on the right side, this will be the highlight for now. So I'm going to hide off one part of the oops, the wrong one. Okay. So regarding this article, it's briefly mentioning about the change of management within Season. So I understand some of you probably noticed the word CEO surfacing numerous times within this article. So to cover the part, our current Chris, which is the CEO of Season, he will be formally stepping down from his position as per his request towards the board of directors. Hello, good morning, Pizza. Alright, so he'll be officially stepping down. He's not leaving the company, but he will be resuming back to his previous position, or his most beloved position as chief game producer. He will be continuing his work behind the scene, working on the game itself. Who's stepping down? Chris. In this case, his name, Chinese name or Mandarin name, is called Guo Weiwei. So, but all of us, I would say, most of us know him by Chris based on the last video that he kind of like chat, and where I kept commenting on his attire. So
I mean,
yeah, he'll be formally stepping down as the CEO for season, but he's not totally gone. He's still with us. He will be working behind the scene, as I mentioned. He will be focusing on the development for the games because he was previously the chief game producer for the company. So that was the post or position that he actually shined the most. And currently, because of him stepping down, there will be a new replacement for the CEO, which is someone more senior with more management skill of a higher capacity within a company that will be assigned to it. As such, it based on what I have gotten so far, is probably going to be one of the director from Kingsoft Software. He will be taking over as the CEO. Chris will continue his work behind the scene and reporting directly to him. So from here on, thru, maybe. But okay.
hopefully.
So from here on, if we ever were to get video footage from them again, most likely it should be the new CEO on the video. I don't think we'll be able to see Chris again anytime soon. The reason of him stepping down was also because he don't really understand much regarding the management role, I would say. Because there are many factors that he need to consider, which are all unfamiliar to him because all along he was being a game producer.
Yep.
Yeah, so he has been a game producer for numerous, not seen numerous, but for various IP within season. And some of that has actually been performing very well. So as of date, from I would say yesterday, based on the info I gathered, it was somewhere yesterday that he officially stepped down and he'll be resuming back to his post. So hopefully that would actually, kind of like push out whatever that needs to be fixed. He did pretty well during the live stream. But then
I would say it's
kind of
subjective.
I would say, yeah, correct.
I would say it's subjective because
So, okay,
again,
to be honest,
yeah.
Albon, to be honest, I went to look at their company profile and I found his photo. If he actually dressed up properly, unlike the one in the video, he's actually quite good looking.
Ayo.
Like really quite good looking. Okay, so yeah, all that aside, back to the topic. He's standing down. He's going back to his most efficient position, and someone else will take over. Okay, he will be continuing with whatever needs to be done behind the scene. MechaBREAK production will still carry on as usual, not like that fake news that say that it's going to end of service. So yeah, guys, don't really have to worry about it. Just look forward to it. We give them some time, I would say, because on a single production it's not easy. And aside from that, he got quite. Honestly, I did a background check on him, so he got quite a lot of experience and achievement under his belt. So I can say that we are in good hands. For the time being, let's give him probably about 6 months.
Yeah, 6
Or maybe
months.
until the 1 year anniversary, and then we'll see what kind of so-called changes he can do. Because all along, before he was so-called being given the position of a CEO, he has been the core member of the production team.
Yep.
So his role there is extremely crucial. But then ever since he picked up the role of CEO, he has to juggle numerous
multiple things. Yeah.
Correct. All the management related stuff. So he can't really perform as usual for his, I would say, the producer side. So right now, he's letting go of the management side. He decided to focus more on the production.
So
oh no, he's hot.
so this is something. This is something that I've asked Alicia while she was still deep into investigating this. I did ask her because some of you guys might be thinking of it this way as well. If he is not good when it comes down to the management part of the game, then why is he the CEO of season? What did you reply to me, Alicia?
What did I reply? I forgot. Let me scroll back and take a look.
Jesus. You don't have that card. I have the goldfish card, not you. God dang it.
Hey, there's a lot of things that I need to remember. It's not that easy. Furthermore, I have to go through a lot of things today. Wait, where was it? Oh, dang it. Where was it? Can you pull it back up?
God damn it.
Okay, so never mind. I found it.
Okay.
So he was okay. So to help you guys understand somewhat better and not flood you guys with too much information, I'm gonna briefly give you guys a summarized information that I can dilute down to. Okay, because total there were 3 people working on retrieving all of this information and translating it. It was me, my manager, and her secretary, right? So 3 of us were actually working on it because I was in the middle of the class. Okay, so what we got was that based on the history that we found, okay, he was technically being thrown into that position as a CEO. Okay, during that time, the company was facing a certain kind of like crisis. They are trying to launch other games, other projects. Okay, so during that time, because Chris was performing really well in oh my god, actually thank you for the raid. We were just going through about some of these topics.
Hey,
but
Edric.
nice of you to join us. Let me give the shout out first.
Yes, go do the shout out. We're still talking about some gossip.
Hey everyone. Yeah. Hi to Edric community. I'm Alicia. I'm one of the EN content creator for Asia Pacific. And along here with me today, I have Nocturnus. As we are going through, I would say one of the recent, maybe not hot topic, but one of the recent topic that it has been surfacing around in Twitter regarding the fake BlueSky account and what was shared, I would say earlier today by Sylvie on the documents, or I would say the article actually. And since it is in Mandarin, just nice I was able to kind of like understand it because I can understand Mandarin pretty well myself.
To Null Vortex saying, I see you guys are talking about the misinfo post. Well, yes, but the thing is, keep this in mind. If there is a misinfo post, there is always what you call a cause and effect. So this is the effect, and where is the cause? And it's a good thing some people like to dig up, stuff together with, people who can understand more Chinese.
This was thrown onto me.
Hey.
But I don't mind it because in a way or two, it helps clarify things. So I don't really mind doing that.
Did you had fun?
I was I got distracted in class because of this article. Because honestly I spent a lot of time doing MechaBREAK content that I would hate it if something bad happened to me. Plus all of this false information, usually I will have to go and clarify them, get approval before I can actually share anything. So what's the summary of all this bullshit? Okay, in short, look at the top left. Top left we have Sylvie, one of our previous, I would say co-workers maybe. Can we consider co-worker? I think we can. So yeah, she shared a post regarding the fake BlueSky account. As we know it, I would say most of us know it as content creator. And then the one on the left is the article that she kind of like came across and she shared. Although I don't think she was able to understand the content of it, maybe. And she also need to verify. So apparently I managed to do it faster than her. So on the bottom left, we have the fake BlueSky account. So previous mention on my previous stream, I have already warned everyone about it, that this is a fake account, information on it is false, and it has also caused some disruption to some other streamers. Those I will not go into detail. Anyway, legal action by CSUN. I'll say the legal team with the CSUN is already looking into it. They are most likely to take legal action against this particular account because they got the IP and everything regarding it. So whoever that did this, if you were to stop my stream, I can only say good luck
But
to you. You should have done that.
uh,
But I hope you do not, dig your grave any deeper.
okay.
Stay out of trouble.
Before we continue on that part, to answer Pete's question or statement, for me in my case, I will be cutting this excerpt from the stream and we'll be uploading it by tomorrow. It's gonna be available on YouTube. Because this is a very unique topic. I want to be able to archive it. Regarding about that part, the legalities regarding about this, I would say Season might not be able to chase this. The reason being is there is if the account from BlueSky is in the US, what's gonna happen is they would not be able to sue the said person if they really do live in the US because they don't have the jurisdiction for it. Because one, they don't have an established business within the US itself. While yes, they published the game internationally, however, Chinese laws does not extend wholly and fully to the US law. Now, it would be a totally different story if, let's say, if it's Hoyo, because Hoyo has established a company in the US. That's why Hoyo is able to chase and sue people in the US as well. So again, even here in Southeast Asia, there is a company in the Southeast Asia that can cover Hoyo if someone decides to slander them. So it is a very tricky situation, and a little part of this as well is related to some content creators. Will you be talking about that later as well, or no?
Which one?
The one that is related to certain content creators.
No, I wouldn't, because they wouldn't want me to talk about it any further. So I respect
they
the
don't want that.
third party wishes. Yep. So if the legal team are already looking into it, I'll just leave it to them. Like you say, if it's really this particular person is in a different country, but then again, don't forget our content creating group has people from various countries as well. They can actually take action against that particular person if they somehow are in the same country. But then there are some laws that we do not know of. So yeah, we just leave it up to them at this point in time. For the time being, we just let the legal team deal with it, see what other solution they can give to the affected parties and what other options are available to them. Those I will not pry any deeper because out of respect for the affected party, this is their privacy. But then this particular post that affect our entire group, of course, is a whole different story.
Now, now this is the interesting part. Neil mentioned this just now. They can pursue legal action if that person had contract signed with them. Okay, now this is something that is kind of known because me and Sylvie have already talked about this even on Twitter. The contracts of MechaBREAK varied very, very differently. The current contracts of MechaBREAK from the closed beta and the one that is running right now are ran by two different companies. I'm not gonna disclose much of the details, but I'm telling you right now, if it's gonna be the first company and if you're in the US, a legal action can be pursued, but it would not be under season. However, ever since the release of MechaBREAK has been in this stride wherein they wish to take initiative when it comes down to marketing and you could say promotion of the game, which includes us content creators. So in terms of legal action, I would suggest that you seek out either your own legal counsel regarding about that matter, because let me give you an example. if it would be in my case, who lives here in the Philippines, that would be a no. That would be 100% no. There can never be a legal action from me going to season because my country does not cover their region. Same goes. Ninja Villager says, you just have to marvel at this level of trolling. Some people just have too much free time. Well, the thing with free time is it depends as to how you wish to use it. If you want to be productive when it comes down to your free time, sure, the better. That's why I threw this to Alicia. Sometime lunchtime. I didn't expect that she was able to dug up, a lot of the information.
It was after lunch and I was back in class.
There we go.
I
after
just
lunch.
sat down.
But you decided that this was, a good thing to work on. God damn it. But yeah, again,
I mean, there are things needed to verify.
well, true. Because again, for me, I'm not gonna lie. I am very curious as to where did this news entirely came from. Why did this false account suddenly manifested in this particular season? It could have started way before, especially way back in season 1, wherein a lot of issues are not getting addressed back in season 1. Again, season 0 is very understandable, but season 1, there were a lot of glaring issues that are not being addressed. But this account didn't took any action. So again, since Alicia dimmed it not to talk about that part, since there are some legalities and certain parties as well that are involved, and I will respect Alicia's wishes when it comes down to those, so I will not be going further on that part. But entirely, the account itself reeks of EN. The account itself actually reeks of EN. And I'm gonna just be real. I'm not friends with all of the content creators that we have within the community. Jesus Christ, why do you have the picture Sarah at the background?
Then meet Sakura Sunday.
Oh my
I went to a
God.
lot of trouble to get her yesterday.
Girl, it looks like your strawberry Oreos.
It's Sakura Sunday.
It's strawberry Oreos.
Why am I eating? I'm eating Doritos right now.
Xenos is asking what's happening here. We're just talking about, again, the what transpired or what exactly is happening with MechaBREAK when after the issue of a fake account announcing that there's gonna be an end of service. Again, end of service does not happen this fast. I'm not gonna lie. We're talking about Chinese companies here, so usually end of service will come within past a year or maybe 2 years. I don't think MechaBREAK is gonna be out, and
I don't think they messed up big enough to actually end of
not
service
yet.
that quickly.
Not yet. I mean, the esports part, yes, it is a blunder, but it's not a blunder that is gonna delete them off the face of the gaming industry. Again, yes, it's not like Gundam Evolution, wherein Gundam Evolution fucked up its own monetization. Yes, a little bit of the monetization part of MechaBREAK is kinda iffy, but let's be real. Me and Alicia already spent in this damn game. Well, she spent way more than me, because I only spent on cosmetics. Right?
Yeah, kind of.
Um,
I would say I spend a lot on the paint. I'm gifty on the paint and weapon.
There we go. Also, if you guys are wondering why can we talk about this and it's kind of like different, or why do we only have this information? Again, this information was gathered by Alicia and the people on her side after dropping the bomb to her regarding about this topic. So again, guys, make sure to thank Alicia as well, because without her investigative powers, then most of this will just be lost in translation, literally, because it's all in Chinese. Now, unless you know Chinese, not unless you're willing to spend time in Weibo and other parts of the CN community, you would not get this information.
Sorry, I'm guys. Slowly, I'm learning Japanese as well, so I can translate Japanese stuff. Hopefully, one day.
So there you go. The Sky, again, Sky. The other issue, I will be asking you on some things, but again, not unless there is a solid proof. The issue will be, how should I say this? Just relegated to light gossip. This one, however, is definitely like a solid gossip. It just needs, a better trace, and
Yes.
we finally got it. Yes, he
that,
is.
he is stepping down. I have gotten the confirmation. I have checked across numerous platforms that are all up there above me right now. So I think there's about 4 to 5, maybe more. That all of them kind of like tallies in the information, all leading down to Chris stepping down as the CEO, returning back to his previous beloved position. And I have also done a cross-check with the admins, who is my direct line of contact with Season, to verify. And yeah, he's really stepping down as the CEO, but he will still be in the game company. He'll still be in Season, so maybe someday we will get to see him again or hear his voice again. But for the time being, he's going to get really busy because they kind of fought, I would say, too much major mistake right now. So Chris is going to the back line to fix as much as he can, while someone else will take over his position. Gonna miss the black shirt. Well, I would actually prefer seeing him in other more appropriate attires. But yeah, he is confirmed to be stepping down. I got the green light and approval to share this information with you. And it also will be made known public eventually at some point. Right now, it's all on the CN side, all on the Chinese servers and website. So if there's ever an English translation, the one with proper translation and everything, eventually it will reach our overseas community. So by then, you guys should be able to understand better if, let's say, you're going to read it up yourself. But as of now, unless you can read Mandarin, then you'll be able to directly translate and better understand the article.
Okay, so to answer Null Vortex questions properly, currently, Chris is sandwiched between two positions as the game producer and the CEO. And like what me and Alicia clarified between the two of us, like, why would the game producer be a CEO of the game itself, wherein, like what he mentioned, or like what Chris mentioned, he prefers to be more hands-on with the game rather than the business part of the game. This is probably because he was just thrusted to this position, to the CEO position, during the time where there was a vacancy to it due to his achievements. Again, that kind of thing does happen, especially if the board of directors and investors are involved. They would rather see someone that they could rely on, because at the end of the day, we're talking about money here. Money talks, performance speaks, numbers make the decision. This is why, again, even for us content creators, whether we like it or not, numbers do speak. Wait, do we have information as to when he was assigned to be CEO of Season. Do we have that on? Were you able to gather that part, Alicia?
Yes. You guys have to give me some time because I got so many tab open right now. I need to look through one by one. But I think there was one somewhere up there that has that information.
Because again, to Elbon saying in a way it's like make MechaBREAK great again equals make Chris great again kind of move. Again, not everybody is like gonna be a Steve Jobs kind of guy. Because again, let's take for example the iPhone. Okay, let's take example for the iPhone. When iPhone was first released for the very first time, that was Steve Jobs' vision manifested by a group of engineers with his insistence as to how a phone should work in the future. Now, if that would be the case, then you know, if he can do it the same way like of that particular CEO, then he is a very capable person. But as like what Chris mentioned, his passion is not on the financial and business side of things. He is more passionate when it comes down to making the game great, making the game better. So he doesn't want the other part of the business, but he wants to see the business succeed.
Oh, I found it.
There you go.
Do you guys want me to tell you guys, or do you guys want to see it for yourself? Because it's in Mandarin.
I mean, it's okay if it's in Mandarin so that people can also pause and check for it later on the video.
So, tada, just right down here. I'm gonna enlarge it further. Give me a minute. So yeah, it was in 2018 that he was kind of like assigned to be a CEO. It was in 2018.
There we go.
So he's kind of like taking two positions at once, vice president and CEO. And he's also the producer. So producer for the game that you see on the right. So that's like 3 roles that he's juggling. But at the bottom, if you guys actually saw, got one part mentioned about 2025. That portion is actually referring that in 2025 he resigned as the CEO and continue to serve as the chief producer for the company. So yeah, all along he is more passionate towards producing games and working behind the scenes, you know, all the technical stuff that is normally very difficult for a lot of people. That is where his passion is. And apparently back then in 2018 he kind of like I'll say he was appointed. Let me dig out further and verify.
Sure, go ahead.
So in 2011 he served as the project leader. Then subsequently in 2016 he was appointed as the so-called Kingsoft Group Vice President and CEO of this company as well. Yeah, it was in 2016. So he continued to hold that role until 2018 whereby the game was released. Yeah, so I guess you can see he has been holding a CEO position for quite some time.
There we go.
You were going to ask me about the news. Yeah, because not throw this bombshell on me. So I had to look into it.
So yeah, I passed her a little bit of, you could say, gossip. And she was an eager beaver, it seems. God damn, if you were like this... Efficient, okay. A new definition for efficient was then... was he CEO during the closed beta or was he a producer? He was the CEO and the producer.
he's like doing multiple roles at once. That's why if you notice during the video, the most recent video, there was one guy who creeped up behind him with the note as well. So it can actually be seen that he's doing multiple things at once. That's why he was extremely lost. So for those who had missed the first 1 hour 25 minutes of what we have went through, because I already kind of like repeated one, I don't think I should be repeating over and over whatever someone read. So for better understanding, you guys can actually refer to the vote or Nocturnal's channel if he were to upload it on YouTube, because my YouTube is kind of like inactive right now. I will be resuming activity on my YouTube somewhere next year after my debut. So for the time being, my YouTube is just going to be stagnant for the time being until February 18th. Yeah, so for now, whatever things I'm sharing, if Nocturnal is around, he's going to be the one doing the uploading instead of me.
Yep. So the VOD of this, because this is going to be an excerpt of today's VOD, I will be uploading it on YouTube. There we go.
And just like previous, one of my previous streams, I'll be putting up a brief recap for those who arrived late or couldn't attend today's live stream. So that's much easier for you guys to understand. Of course, there will not be all of this picture up there. It will be just a brief recap in words and probably a little bit of these documents or articles that I managed to get hold of. Thank you, Keon. But yeah, going back to where we are, just be ready to, I would say, not be ready, be patient. Yeah, things are going to change. We need to be fair to them, alright? Right now, the MVP is going back to his own position. So let's hope for wonders, because I see the games that, other game that he had worked on, it's actually not that bad. So I can kind of like expect great things from him now that he's back to the production side. So I hope you guys will accompany me and Nocturnal as well as all the other creators who is still trying to do their best for the game. Be patient with the company, give them some time. Changes will happen, but it's not going to happen in a major league whereby it just snap a finger and everything changes. It's not going to happen that way. Like previously in what the message or the letter Chris has previously mentioned, it will take a few seasons, probably months. So
again,
let's at least give them until the 1 year anniversary before we do any, I'll say, any judging or kind of like decide whether this game is still worth playing or not. Because right now, if let's say you can't handle PvP, go to PvE. You know, there's always different mode within the game, just like me. Right now, I can't handle PvP that much because of the Aquila bot. I admit Aquila bot is dumb, it's annoying, but sometimes I still have to get along with it. There are other modes for me to play. I can play MechaBREAK's, I can hang out with you guys, I can help you guys, I can help the community in my own way. And I will continue to do so. Like everyone, all of you have to agree with me on this. Aquila bot is just annoying. If you are playing sniper against the Aquila bot, you know it's 100% lose rate.
It's
no
the
one
most
can actually say hey, it's a win. Yeah, it's a losing fight. There's no way you can win.
It's the most powerful bot. It is currently the most powerful bot in the entire MechaBREAK.
Yeah, and next in line would be Welkin bot. That shit is annoying, I swear.
Because
those of you who would ever actually go up against Welkin bot, you will know how annoying that nonsense is.
The Welkin bot knows exactly where that flash is gonna be placed. Like literally,
in case you haven't noticed,
you will be disabled.
Wait, there's one bot that was being buffed. I think it was a listener's bot. A listener's bot was being buffed a little. From what I have actually analyzed against my games with it. Because somehow a listener's bot know when to do consecutive downward strike on you.
True.
If let's say he knows that you are going to parry him. So just be wary. Third in line is definitely going to be a listener's bot. Maybe Panther bot depending on who you're playing.
Panther bot, yeah, depends.
Extremely annoying.
But no,
no player can do any feat. I agree. And what I share with you guys is just the important information within what needed to be highlighted up. So if later on when you read the article by yourself, if you notice some of the details or content of it, I will not cover because those are things that isn't really a major factor right now, aside from all those that I have shared. Yeah, you know, I would say a lot of us actually want this game to succeed. But then now with some better understanding on the background and I would say behind Chris as well, I would say that let's just take a step back or maybe 2 step back and monitor or observe how things are going to turn out. Because honestly, this game has been out officially out since July. It's been 5 months. So let's give them until next year, July, 2026 July. And then we'll see how big of a changes has been happening after Chris returned back to the production team. Because the first 5 months is with Chris juggling multiple work roles within the organization. But for the next 7 months, probably we can see what kind of miracle or what kind of amazing things he can pull off for us in the production side, now that he's more focused on it.
There we go.